understand the frustration. It's no surprise to know that he's had the fewest touches in the match so far. His team are not hardly seeing any of the ball, are they? Really, as the striker, the team got pretty much on the back foot. You're really not going to see too much of the ball. Cash. Looks for Sancho, comes out by Totti. Bueno. Armstrong wants that ball played through, he's waiting for the pass. It just doesn't come to Armstrong again. As a striker, Don, that must be so frustrating. Yeah, well look, they're getting to know his game, he's getting to know their game. Tachula, crowd frustrated. That's right. Totti. Sancho. Gomez. Bueno. Nani. Offside. Frustrating. Really good, promising situation. The young man really eager to get beyond. Needs to a bit more awareness. Clearly offside. Well, the commentary box for the international feed tonight, Slian Petrov. The Villa legend, it must be said. Great man as well, but he was in the Villa side who won here in 2012, which is the last time Villa won at Molineux when they were fans in attendance, because the win in 2020 was during COVID. That's how long it's been since Villa have won on this ground. Not been a recent rugby hunting ground, but logic will tell you they'll never have a better chance of making inroads into that. Bellegarde. Out to Bueno. Oh, there's the drive that the Spurs are looking for. Gomez. Swings that ball in around like Luis. Watkins, good hold on play. Luis call will be a free kick. Going back to that game in 2012, incidentally, up front for Wolves that day, Stephen Fletcher. Sky Sports' Dave Edwards in midfield, and up front for Villa, Darren Bent and Robbie Keane. Then we have Wolverhampton in the side as well. What those guys are up to now, but Robbie Keane scored, didn't he? And a 3-2 win for Villa. He scored 3 goals in that road spell. 7 games played. For manager Robbie Keane, the two I think went into the media.
I feel like if they want to keep up this
match,
top 4 or chasing Arsenal, they have to win this game.
Still the signs of frustration that they've experienced so much this season. Unbelievable at this point in the campaign, and forcing your side in the league. Oh. forward passes there for Hugo Bueno. Armstrong is making some good runs, you know. T.S. Marnie, likewise. It's a bit frustrating. So the fact that Wolves did win one game at home, but that was against West Ham United. And when you think about all the games they've had at home this season, not winning too many of them, and that's been the big problem. When you think of away from home, they were leading at Spurs to right near the end. It's just been a horrible, horrible season in every conceivable way. Home and away, in front of goal, goals against, literally horrible season, and that's the ramification that, first of all, they inherited a situation.
These guys are ready for the championship.
And now, even the most
They're so ready for the
optimistic
championship.
Wolves fan will accept they will be a championship team next season.
And I think they're going to struggle to come back up, Wolves. Once they go down, they will struggle to come back up. Because they'll be losing a lot of these players. They've got some really good players in this team.
You've got to stop the game there.
I don't know what happened to them this season, but yeah.
Because Wolves had a really good situation. I don't know whether he stopped the game because Buendia bumped into the referee or because of the foul, but either way, Wolves had the ball. Buendia been too happy with the first half an hour. Hasn't got his way.
Villa needs to win games like this. They have to win games like this. Otherwise, if they're going to finish below United, they will finish below United.
It's the pressure from Rodgers. Let's get the free kick. Rodgers disagrees.
The draw will not be enough to keep United away from them. Only a win, secure that. At least give them that 6-point cushion until United play on Sunday. And we play on Sunday, if we win, and these guys don't win today, they lose, we're level on point. So they have to win this game today to make sure they have that extra cushion, that 6 point. Because it's currently 3 point. Ooh. Lucky and strong there.
Just in the nick of time for Aston Villa.
They make a really good decision and bring it back Douglas Lewis. He's been good for them since he came back. And Martinez is still doing the business for them, so but they can't afford to win this game. Wolves, they don't care. They're not showing any big team. They're not showing respect to any big teams anymore. The way they play now, it's like we've got nothing to lose. We've got everything to lose. They don't care. They know they're going down. They know they're going to lose their 15-25% of their salaries when they go down. That's where they are now, and they're taking that frustration out on each team. They did it against Aston. Now they're doing it against Villa. No respect. If you see the way they're playing them right now. Look at this. Look at the tackle. Look at that tackle. Oh my days. Look at that. Look at that.
No decisions going his way.
Yo.
Sancho. He gives it away.
They're disrupting everything.
The loose pass always looks worse when the weather's like this. It's the right idea. Just simply over here. For the home fans here, they'll rally the team, trying to get them. And Aston Villa. Cash. Chelsea under the ball this first half. Sancho. Sliding it through nicely to Rodgers. Rodgers not on the same wavelength and options to his left as well.
Now, he's on the same wavelength, but the pass just doesn't happen quickly enough, and he's offside. It's, again, a wonderful situation. It's led to nothing.
It's the most passes ever had in an away game stage match this season. Mane won't quite reach that.
Good starting position from Emiliano Martinez.
Buendia, Sancho. Torres. Buendia. Yes, that is a goal kick. Well, another pivotal weekend in the Premier League, you feel, with the games ahead of us. Tomorrow, Saturday Night Football, Leeds United host Manchester City, who look to close the gap on Arsenal. Manchester United facing Crystal Palace in Sky Sports Premier League. That's one of the early kick-offs. With Brighton against Nottingham Forest on Sky Sports Tennis. And on Sky Sports Plus, there's Fulham against Spurs in that particular London derby. And then there's another London derby later in the day, a pretty important one, as Arsenal face Chelsea. Someone passing it out of play. People have said not that long ago about whose passes in the weather.
The weather looks so bad.
Commentator's curse.
Sancho. Wolves had to wait until 2026 for that only win of the season in the league. Long, long wait. Still too much to do. Even so, supporters still expect their side to go out there. Cheers, but Villa looking to get the hit here. And Arnold brings him. And now, Wolves looking to send it forward. Now, Armstrong, can he look after this? He can nicely. Chichilla has to keep looking forward.
Very poor. Very poor cross there. Wolves are disrupting everything, every play. They're disrupting every play. Foul.
Free kick. And guess who made the foul? Zia, who may just talk himself into a booking at some point.
So delayed awarding of the free kick, and it did look like a foul. Here. Grab. It's a little lunge, doesn't get the ball, kicks him on the knee. It's a foul.
Fourth foul he's committed in this first half.
Conceded 9 set pieces since the beginning of the season. That's about a third of the goals they've conceded.
Best defences in the league. Good sorted. His teammates will wait for him. Coaching staff trying to point to that. Late attempts. Wolves going to take this free kick with 10 men. Armstrong.
the chin, hold him off. Just right arm on the chin. It's an aggressive press, wasn't it, from Mascara? Time in the Arsenal game. Smile from Ponzo, the one with the rice one. Go forward to Armstrong. To Armstrong. Into A. To continue. Trying the one-touch football there, Wolves didn't quite work out. Andrews, when it back it does. Robin was saying before the Arsenal game, if the side could just take the game for as long as possible, as deep as possible, 0-0, frustrate the opposition, they might get a bit nervy, and maybe that will work against Villa as well. Like I said earlier, everything needs to go their way, and so far it has. Aston Villa have had several presentable chances they haven't taken. The longer it goes, you suspect the more nervy Aston Villa will become. No. Down on the line, locking up. Just put into the minutes, man. You did that. It's no surprise that Wolves haven't scored at this point in the game. First 20 minutes only. Sunderland and Liverpool. So the same number as Wolves, fewest in the league in the first 20 minutes of games. So, here's Buendia. Get back from Rodgers. The foul. And then Rodgers does foul. And 2 seconds later, a little push on the score. It must be frustrating. Look, he's not been in the game at all, has he, really? Morgan Rodgers. There must be a bit of an element of frustration. I mean, Mascara certainly is one that makes the most of any contact, isn't he, really, when he does this? So then, look, gets shoved, and then all of a sudden, it's not too clever, really, the reaction. In fact, it's quite shameful, if I'm honest. Sometimes when you get pushed, you're
Mascara is very, very theatrical. You know,
generational thing, maybe.
he's very annoying on the pitch. He annoys players on the pitch. You can see it, and I like players like that. He doesn't give up. He winds people up. It's almost like a Balotelli.
Champions League.
He puts in the work. He's a hard worker as well. Mascara is a very hard worker. His presses are so aggressive when he goes for defenders. Ooh, look at that flick. They're not making it easy for Villa. They are not making it easy for Villa at all, Wolves. Just the same way they've played Arsenal off the park. They're not making it easy for Villa.
In his way, really. There'll be elements he'll be reasonably pleased with, and elements he won't. I do think Aston Villa need to move the ball a lot quicker than they've done in this first half. Pedestrian at times, hasn't it, with the centre halves on the ball for what seems like an age.
Villa looks like they play with fear at the minute. They don't want to lose this. Like, they're scared to lose this game. They just need to go for it. They need to go for it.
A free kick. straw, not quite. Then Mascaras goes flying in again, and Pau Torres not happy with Mascara. He's not popular with the
What
Villa
did you?
players at the moment.
He didn't do anything. Mascara didn't do anything.
Mascara does get a yellow card.
Yo, he's kicking off. Rogers and Mascara is kicking off.
He does play on the edge. Plays on the edge. And he needs to control his emotions now. Discussion with his goalkeeper, not really sure what he's angry about. Maybe it's because he didn't feel he deserved a yellow card. He makes a challenge here. Then he gets a block in there. I don't think that's worthy of a yellow card. To be honest, I don't think he deserves a yellow card for
It's
that.
not yellow. It's not yellow. It's just
Unnecessary. I can understand his frustrations.
it's just because he's been so active on the pitch. The ref has noticed him because he's put in all this hard work. He's trying so hard for the team.
Well, half-time, no goals, but Pau Torres one of those to have an excellent chance in the first half. Ollie Watkins also with an excellent opportunity as well. Wolves' best effort on goal fell to a man returning to the side, Totti Gomez. But still no effort on target for Wolves in this first half, but they'll certainly take this scoreline.
Mascara needs to relax.
That's a
He's
Mascara.
gonna get-
The moment still debating with the officials after he picked up that late booking in the first half. He's had an eventful half, but we are lacking goals. Half-time at Molineux. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Aston Villa 0.
He's gonna get sent off. If he's not careful.
Especially down
The ref has already, marked you. They've marked you based off of your performance throughout the game. He's not done anything wrong, to be honest with him. To be fair to him, he's not done anything wrong at all. But it's, because he's so active, he's harassing Aston Villa players. It's making them uncomfortable. Villa players are trying to get him sent off or trying to get him card second yellow or something like that, and he's gonna get it because they'll continue to wind him up. He thinks he's winding the Villa players up, which he he has been a menace looking at it, but it could just go against him at some point if he's not careful. But here we are. Second half incoming. Second half loading. Just listen to some Villa stuff. Crystal Palace versus United coming up on Sunday.
perhaps has rose-tinted glasses on, who knows, but he thinks they'll finish third. What do you think of that?
No, I have to say, at the minute, I agree with him. I think Manchester United are the form team over Villa.
Yeah.
Aston Villa look a little bit nervous, and you know that they're starting to listen to the fans, and they're starting to look at Manchester United and worry about that instead of just doing what they need to do. So, you know, I'm happy for Manchester United. It's been such a difficult, however many years for the fan base. Now, you know, they're looking at a team that they enjoy watching. I enjoy watching. I'm not a Manchester United fan, but at the minute, this football, that their style of football that they're playing is really good. So you want, you know, if you're a fan of the Premier League, you want to see Manchester United doing well, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that. You might disagree with that, being with your Aston Villa hat on there, Dave. But it has been an amazing turnaround, hasn't it, since Carrick arrived?
Yeah, I mean, it has. I mean, they've played well. I don't think a lot of people will remember the game at Hill Dickinson last night in 10 years' time as a Premier League classic. But you can't argue with the results. Look at that, unbeaten, 5 wins out of 6, different kinds of opposition, different kinds of performances. And if you look at the form table as well, across the rest of the Premier League, they've been absolutely magnificent compared to the rest of the Premier League. There they are, top of the form table, 16 points from 6 games ahead of Chelsea, Manchester City, Bournemouth, Arsenal and West Ham as well. So the question is now, where might they finish? Well, I guess if you were thinking about where they started the season under Ruben Amorim and then where they might initially finish under Ruben Amorim. So we've got match weeks along the bottom here and the cumulative points along the vertical. And if you obviously starting bottom left, that is Ruben Amorim in charge. And then Amorim is obviously greyed out there around match week 21 when Darren Fletcher took charge. And then we can see Michael Carrick take over the team. There's 3 divergent lines going off the season there. So if Ruben Amorim was still in charge with his current points per game when he left the club, United are due to finish on 59 points, which, according to our friends at Opta, would be outside of what they expect to be the Champions League places, top 4, top 5 this season. You can see the Opta prediction there is that United will finish on 64, which is right on the cusp of what they believe Champions League football qualification will be. So 4th and 5th, we're expecting 5th to be Champions League. 4th and 5th is around 64, 65 points. So United are right on that line, according to what Opta are predicting. But if they continue on this points per game that Michael Carrick is on at the moment, the line goes up to 77 points, which would absolutely be a guarantee of Champions League football. So 3 different outcomes this season could have been. 1 under Ruben Amorim, 1 is the potential predicted, and 1 is under Michael Carrick. Where will they end up?
It's interesting, isn't it? What's he done with this amazing upturn? Because if we go back to that form table, it's remarkable that they are absolutely top of that table right this moment.
Well, you know, we need to give him as much praise as possible. But one of the things he did do was the obvious, the simple thing, which was change the formation, put players in positions that they've played most of their careers, give a little bit of freedom to the attacking players. And now I think once he's, you know, when he did that in the first 2 games that he took charge, I think it was Manchester City and Arsenal.
Yeah, quite
tough ones. 2 of the difficult ones. I think he literally put them back in the shape, the 4-2-3-1, and said, you know, go and play. And now he's adding layers to it every game. And, OK, the last 2 games haven't performed as well, but, you know, that happens in the Premier League. You're still getting the points. You're not losing games, clean sheet last night. So I think he's adding layers, and he'll continue to do that and what he wants from his team. But just as a start, you know, putting that back 4 back in place, letting the good players that they brought in the summer, the Cunha and Buemo, those type of players, a little bit of freedom. Ahmad, freedom, go and play. I don't think he's over-coaching the attacking play going forward. You see they get the ball fast and early, and they go and play with a little bit of freedom. So without taking anything away from me, I just think he's simplified the game from when Ruben Amorim was there.
But I think you're right to point out, actually, that, you know, not everything has been amazing for Manchester United during this run. And even last night, I think there were problems in the build-up last night. I think Everton had the most high turnovers of any Premier League game they've had this season. Couldn't convert any of them into a shot on goal. So United had problems building out from the back last night against a different opposition, maybe better opposition.
Yeah.
That opposition would convert one of those high turnovers into at least an attempt on goal. So there's still issues that Michael Carrick needs to get over. But then by the same token, it's hard to go to a David Moyes side away from home and be so fluent and win the game 3-4. It doesn't really happen. But also, the evidence suggests from this Manchester United side, can you rely on this group of players to string together win, 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 win? The evidence doesn't suggest that they're going to reach 77 and keep going on that points per game. So it's a case of, particularly now, when a result does go against United, how do they react after that? And that is how I think United's season will be defined.
Yeah, do you agree with that? Because that's a lot of people are saying, the only way that he's going to actually be looked upon properly is when actually he loses 3 games in a row, potentially, and what he does then. Do you agree with that kind of thinking?
Yeah, well, absolutely, because only time will tell a little bit of adversity, which he hasn't faced yet in this little short spell, and how does he react? Knowing him and just seeing how he goes about his demeanour, I think he'll be very calm and calculated. And, I don't think he'll... I think for once at Manchester United, we're going to see a little bit of calmness and good press conferences and saying the right thing, not something that we can all grasp onto straight away and make a big deal of it. So I do think that he will respond in the right way, and I think he'll control his players in the right way. But, I agree. It's been very rosy for him at the minute, and as a manager I can only imagine that life's great when it's like that, but maybe no winning 3 games or something like you say, and then we'll see really what he's all about. But at the minute he can only do what he's doing. I don't think he can do any more.
And he's got the fans on side, which is quite remarkable, isn't it? Because I think there was that kind of, attitude against Ruben Amorim that really wasn't going very well in terms of his relationship with the fans. How important is that to get, Old Trafford singing again?
Massive, because they had all the ownership problems, and it's been, for as long as I can remember now, it's been, well, since Sir Alex Ferguson left, that place, I've been in that stadium many times just watching games as a fan of football, and it's it'd been toxic in there. So he's one of their own. They're playing football, as I said, which is interesting to watch. You're enjoying watching this team play. The fans are back. They're going to support him anyway because he's a legend of the club, as long as he gives them something to go with. And if you're involved in Manchester United, it's a happy place to be. And as I said, I'm not a Manchester United fan, but I'm happy for them because they've had such a hard time and they're such a massive club. So much scrutiny over them all the time, what the manager's saying and doing, and this player. And at the minute, they've just had a nice little, few weeks where everything's going well. And just going back to what you said, I think that, the build-up play, Martinez has been a different type of player. Without him in the team, they can't build up as well. So that's something that he's going to have to manage if he's not on the pitch. Who does that for him?
Yeah, OK. Well, if Michael Carrick gets the Manchester United team into the Champions League, should he get the full-time job? Well, we've been asking this on a poll today, and look, 85% say yes. Would you agree with that, Ashley, that, because there's this, again, a big chat about it has to be a big name and that's what Manchester United need. But actually, this is a man that's doing a great job so far. And if he does get them into the Champions League, why not?
I absolutely agree with it. I cannot understand why he wouldn't get the job if he continues doing the job he's doing, because they've tried everything at and you've seen it with other clubs. You can go after the biggest name in the world. If it's not the right fit, it doesn't matter. And who's to say he's not going to be a big name in management in the next 5 years or 6 years? He might go on and win things. So why wouldn't he get? What more can he do? What's the point if he goes and gets that club into the Champions League from where they were? I know there wasn't when Ruben Amorim left, there wasn't in a bad where they were in the league, but they was playing dreadful football. So he's changed the whole thing around. He completely deserves to get that. I don't know. I have no idea why. Even if the most attractive manager pops up and is available, why you would overlook someone that's proven in this time. If he's had enough time, it's not like he's had 3 or 4 games. He'll have had enough games to show that he can get the job done. So, if they do finish, say, 3rd, for me, he's a shoo-in to get the job.
Yeah, it's interesting why there's such a clamour for a big name at Manchester United. Can you understand and sympathise with perhaps why a club of Man United's stature wants a big name at the helm?
Yes, but I think there has to be a bit of realism as to where Manchester United are right now. And we're talking about them fighting tooth and nail to get into the Champions League. We're not talking about them being a title contender. And I don't think they're going to be a title contender next season. It might only be the year after. Whoever comes in next, or if it's Michael Carrick, they're going to need 2-3 transfer windows again to continue with this team. It's more, I guess, what his remit was when he took over. If his remit was get us into the Champions League and you'll get an interview, perfect. I think what they need to show, or what the Manchester United hierarchy will be thinking about, is what's the long-term plan? What's the playing style? What kind of players would you like to sign or be involved in the conversation for signing? How are you going to cope with Bruno Fernandes ageing out? How do you see the evolution of this United squad? how do you see the future of football? Set pieces, long throws. Is this what Manchester United want to be? There's lots of questions that you would ask a manager in an interview and get their thoughts on and how they see United going forward. So, yeah, he might achieve the short-term targets, but I think for United it's more about long-term. Can he work under the structure? Can he deliver for United sustainably? They can win a trophy. Eric Ten Hag's proved that. This is about sustainable success now for United.
Yeah, OK. So, Benjamin Sesko with the winner off the bench for the second successive game. So are we really beginning to see, actually, Ashley, why they paid £70 million for this man?
Well, it's a lot of money, but we are, you know, he's coming up with some important goals, and I'm happy for him as well, because he really struggled at the start, like all the Manchester United players did, but he especially did, and now you're starting to see he's putting the finishing touch on moves like this, which is this really isn't about Sesko, this goal, for me personally. It's a great ball from Cunha, and Bomo does his thing, and it's the run that we'll see that makes the goal. But he's coming up, his movement, he's showing now that he is a good player. So I've got to admit, I didn't see much of him abroad. And when he first came, I was a little bit, weren't sure myself. I couldn't see it at all. Whereas now, I'm starting to see how clever he is in and around the box, movement from crosses, and he's starting to look like the real deal. They've got a conundrum on their hands. I know everyone's talking about it. Should he start? Should he not?
Half's gone on. The likes of Sancho. I want to see more from the white players. I want to see more from Morgan Rodgers that can, I feel, get Villa that winning formula. But at the moment, I haven't seen it. It's been very, very scrappy.
Players are coming out.
Have Aston Villa been unlucky with their chances, do you think, or do they need to give it that one more step?
They've lacked conviction, I think, from a team that's in third in the Premier League, competing for Champions League spots. This is a team that needs to be more clinical in the box. It's as simple as that. They've had the chances, and challenges generate the same sort of chances in the second half.
We saw it against Arsenal with Wolves. They had a brilliant comeback. Aston Villa needs to be careful of this Wolves side, don't they?
They do, and that's the thing. I mean, it's a scary scoreline, isn't it? And Wolves have got nothing to lose. I mean, listen, Villa have got something to gain, and this is where the pressure's probably going to be on Villa more so in this second half. They have to come out and perform.
Let's hand you back over to your commentary team for the second half. Don Goodman is with Seb Hutchinson.
Let's go.
So no changes from either side at the break, and Wolves failing to score in the first half of a Premier League game for the 22nd occasion this season. A lack of goals seen for the home fans to applaud and cheer, I should say. Continues in this one. Aston Villa now 5 away matches in a row, which they've kept a clean sheet in the first half. Equals a record under Unai Emery, but ultimately tonight is the 3 points that matter.
Here we go, second half.
You feel, particularly in Aston
Villa,
Villa's
they need a
case,
goal.
playing first
Wolves need a goal.
this weekend when it comes to the Champions League race.
Here we
They
go.
may be in here. Sancho. Short in the middle.
And I would expect a very fast start to the second half from Aston Villa. They have to get a bit more, play with a bit more tempo, a bit more urgency. You feel the longer it goes, more level, more stress is going to be on those players.
Dia. Still feel like Sancho. And now, Mane. Fresh air ball. Bellegarde. Chichua. Again, Edwards in his hands.
I would say Aston Villa do most of their scoring in the second half of games. Everybody connected with Aston Villa is going to be hoping continues here.
Sancho didn't keep that in play just the process responsible. Dia. Ball across his body, but Dia staying down again. All the deaf ears. Now Villa have it back, so when Dia get back, he'll be slapping the ground in frustration. Doing a good way here, when Dia is something on the attack.
Sancho does well play there.
Good ball in towards Watkins.
Yeah, Villa, they come out of the blocks.
Getting to his feet.
I think Buendia is injured.
Just wonder whether or not he may have been in that area where the cross came in. He not been full or injured.
Buendia might be in really big trouble. He's still limping.
Let's have a look.
Closed down really quickly.
Oh.
Clearly wins the ball on Dre, but there is a coming
Won the
together
ball
after
for,
the ball
you
is
know,
gone.
he got kicked. Yeah, it looks like he might need to come off Buendia.
Andre would be in trouble, but it's Buendia off the worst. Andre in there trying to cut the play.
Got a long throw coming on. Mascara. He's really good.
There is Unai Emery. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, there's a lot of rain on that here in the first half.
Modern dressing room. Surely they've got hair dryers in there.
I think old dressing rooms had hair dryers, didn't they? Usually from the manager.
That is true. There's been half a hair dryer from Emery. The team need to step things up here.
Aston Villa. Third in the Premier League at the moment. Scored this season. Same number of goals as Newcastle and Sunderland in the top of the table. Just one more goal than Spurs or Leeds.
I think it's the recent run, isn't it? Just 5 goals in the last 7 Premier League games has really knocked that ratio down. Conversion rate fallen off a cliff. Just the wrong time of the season.
Chasing after that. So it's all about timing. You think it was a tricky start to the season for Aston Villa. Then that sensational run of form, that winning run, but still reminded at half-time. Reminded me at half-time the fact most of those wins were by 1 goal. There's some screamers in there as well outside the box. I'm telling you, just lift that hood up. It'll all be okay.
I'm laughing at Emery.
Now though, extraordinary Villa. Recent weeks. It's a little bit late to comment on what's at home against Leeds United. Rodgers. It's a strange sport, and the fact that talking about Aston Villa in this way, yet they are third in the Premier League, and certainly would have taken this position at this stage of the season. But how do you feel right now? And right now, it's frustrating. It's Bellegarde. Turning and trying to slide it through. Armstrong moving to Mane.
I think this was for Armstrong, but Mane on the heels, didn't it? To the way.
Buendia does get
Oh, yeah, look how
the
there.
free kick. Talking here for Armstrong.
I think he is just a fraction late. Catches Buendia on the top of the foot there. Painful, those ones.
A pretty painful match for Buendia thus far. Now they'll go through all of this and then be substituted. There's Armstrong. Bueno gets the break. No handball. Armstrong. João Gomez, can he play through to Armstrong? Doesn't. This is true. Chill. Touch on that cross, loop towards the back post. Totti, nice to shoot, sets it up.
Oh!
It was Bellegarde.
That is a terrible defensive header. Matty Cash gets it horribly wrong, right back into a dangerous area, and shot very nearly picks out Bellegarde, doesn't it? Far post.
Wolves have won 4 of their last 6 Premier League home games against Aston Villa. Some man marking.
It's going to be interesting who he gives the ball to here.
Just think in these sort of situations, the referee should just toss it up in the air.
Yeah. Old-fashioned drop ball. Should be.
Oh, remember when Rooney had that drop ball? When Rooney went in and tackled. Oh, he gave it to Wolves instead.
Bellegarde. Armstrong again calling for the ball play first time. Bellegarde hooks it round towards Armstrong, battles for it, and well done. That's the end. See what the back field momentarily. Andrew. Totti.
They've had a chance to shoot. They end up in their own half. Don't really understand it. You're so low on goals. Whenever you get the opportunity to shoot a goal, you really should.
Look out for Villa there.
They're trying to take it quickly, but they want it. Should have the yellow card in the end. Wendia, yellow carded here for persistent infringement.
Persistently in the action, isn't he? On the receiving end and dishing it out.
Starting up the fountain this game. Later. To take hold of the free kick. Set pieces for Villa. Here's Cash. Gets that ball over to Sancho. Won't quite get there.
This game is looking like
Sancho
either Villa going to get dropped. Wolves going to make it last minute. We got over that there by just scoring the goal. Unless substitution comes on and change this game.
Well, Kadari, good reception for the home support after losing something behind this week. Space for Newman. Here's Manning.
Money is really good.
Chachua.
It's not going to be there next season easy.
Chachua has to go here.
Come on, put a cross in.
And that's not a bad ball. It looked like Cash. Landed awkwardly. Well, just going to flash there. Why, oh why, doesn't Jackson Chachua do this more often when he gets the ball? It's to burn, 1v1. Just knock it half a yard, get good delivery, and that's the best version. Jackson Chachua. Gomez penalised for that. Villa warming up some changes. They're going to make a couple here. Leon Bailey's going to Ross Barkley as well.
It's seen enough, isn't it? But it hasn't been. I expected a really fast start from Aston Villa. I think Wolverhampton was under constant pressure, and it just hasn't happened.
As the game has worn on, so some more of the ball. Mane didn't get that during the end. season.
Wolves as a team have only scored more than 1 in 4 Premier League games. It's not making it difficult.
Put away for Bellegarde. He tries to hide from the referee. No hiding. Yellow card.
Just keeping out to you the cards in this game. It might
This is
just
the
be red.
easiest yellow card of the night, isn't it? Play it back like that.
Double substitution for Villa.
Talking about Medea just coming off, but it is going to be Sancho who's going to make way shortly. Is Dino. Sancho will make their changes now. Douglas Luiz is set to come off. He's come across to take this corner. And take it first action of the game. So might try to score from corners. Douglas Luiz and up goes Anna. Over it goes.
Once again, Aston Villa just drifts into space, unmarked, and unfortunately for Wolves, it's just a fraction too high, can't keep the header down.
Sancho coming off.
And the change is made. Sancho coming off. So Bailey on. Those two players likely to be interchangeable as this end of the season continues. And Douglas Luiz making way. And Ross Barkley coming on, the man who played under
Why is
Rob
going there?
Edwards.
See on the pitch.
That
He looks
season
injured.
to help win the
They're
Premier
just
League.
forcing him to play this game.
This is on manager tonight.
I suspect the instruction Unai Emery will be for those two to inject some tempo and some urgency to the pressing and the movement from Aston Villa.
What about substitutes making an impact for Aston Villa? The Arsenal Brighton match there this season.
Oh!
Joao Gomez. Chichua.
Could have crossed it now.
Gets that ball in, that's good to Armstrong. There you go!
Oh! Who's took the lead? They take the lead was
Sweeping that one for Wolverhampton Wanderers. And it comes in the derby.
Wolves take the lead. I told you, either Villa gonna get goal here or Wolves will nick it. Wolves will nick it.
Everything has to go their way.
Watching Kenny.
5 minutes, Jackson Chancellor seems like a different player because he's been much more positive when he's got a hold of the ball. It's his cross that leads to this. It's Gomez in the first instance that gets the ball out to him, but he doesn't stop running the midfielder. And I don't know whether Adam Armstrong means that touch to be for Joao Gomez or whether he's trying to control it for himself. Either way, it doesn't matter because the midfielder is following up. And it is a beauty of a strike. No chance for Emiliano Martinez. It's a pure strike. It's an accurate strike. Is it a game-winning strike? Long way to go. Certainly has done Wolves' chances absolutely no harm. What a strike.
His first of the season. First goal.
I'm telling you, if he stays like this, United will catch him up on Sunday. I know United players will be watching this game
Doing it
tonight.
again against fancy favourite.
Oh, Carrick could be watching this game tonight, talking to his players, texting them guys, go wake up on Sunday.
Fullbacks to really be progressive. You mentioned Chichua there, who's had a difficult first half. A good few minutes, and the ball played through and backpedaling Martinez.
Did he keep that in the penalty area? No, he kept it in. Kept it in, but again, the run from Mane, it's only the skid of the ball. Takes it away from the young man. Well, Villa with a lot of work to do now. Here's Bailey. What the Wolves supporters wanted on their side now is just to show some fight, even though survival is very, very unlikely. Just to at least keep that hope alive. Look, they've been more competitive, Wolves, in the last 10 games. They've only lost 4 in the last 10 games. And this is a team that earlier in the season lost 12 all-time games in a row. It's become much more competitive. So, the miserable conditions. He knows his side. It's not the first time they've had to come from this sort of position to try and rescue things, and they're pretty good at doing it. They need to do it again. Keep going. I always think the Wolves, I was going to say for the Wolves, they don't actually have to change anything, really. They've been trying to be fairly low block, fairly compact, making it hard for Aston Villa, trying to hit them. That will remain the same for what remains of this game. Under this Here's Bailey. Rodgers goes down. Doesn't appear. Gomez. Nani. Finding himself a lot of room on the counter. He's been checked to clear that. Totti clearly prods the ball away there. The other thing to add, Wolves, only 3 clean sheets this season. They've all come in the last 10 games where they've been a bit more competitive. They give for another one here. The games they've done, Wolves this season, they've impressed in all those games. And unfortunately, the way with more points is they've been Old Trafford. Manchester United, I mentioned the game of Spurs, where they should have won. Even the reverse of this fixture, only lost 5. They're all really from camera. Played well in that game. And 3 days later, they played as bad as I've ever seen a Premier League team play here against Nottingham Forest. And that's what was going on back then. As I said, just a bit more competitive nature about it. That's flicked on by Bellegarde, but dropped to Mane. Mosquera. Bellegarde, Mosquera, did that take a touch? Goal kick. He's kicked it against his own player. Can't afford to argue on a yellow card. The defeat of Crystal Palace in heartbreaking fashion, very late on Silver's part. I always think that penalty saved the sun. Aston Villa. Bellegarde, no foul. Torres, Buendia. That is a foul from Trevor Gomez. To break things up.
Villa are struggling, bro.
They do this really well, don't they? Those 2 Brazilian midfielders.
They are struggling.
Hunt and they harry.
The moment this Wolves team stop showing teams respect and they start scoring goals, how can you? Where was this energy when the season started?
Wolves goal certainly would have been celebrated
What happened to this Wolves team? I don't know.
Liverpool supporters. Manchester United, as it stands, will have the opportunity to go above Villa this weekend. Lose this one. Dino to send it in though.
This is looking for United. This is looking good for us. You know, if Villa loses this game, yeah, sweet.
In he goes through Cash, too close to the goalkeeper, had to go out of play. In the corner. The ball deflected. João Gomez. They may have a case. Has to be left unchanged. Should be something on. Unai Emery. Animated figure on the touchline.
Some people are coming on. I don't know why it's not starting time.
Record against Wolves, including a hat-trick for Chelsea. And unsurprisingly, considering
we're having technical issues there.
Hotel Gary Neville.
The ref has gone straight down the tunnel. What's going on?
Well, midway through the second half. The one goal, and let's have a look at that goal again. What a goal it was.
Yeah, look, he's not, trust me, he's not in the side to be a goal scorer. But look, he's involved here. He's fighting, he's scrapping, he wins the ball back. Plays it out to Chachua, then he doesn't rest on his laurels. He just drifts forward. He's always ahead of Ross Barkley. As that touch falls to him, that is a super composed finish from a player who's not used to scoring goals. There's the disappointment.
A few weeks ago, everyone is chatting up about Morgan Rogers, how he's a guaranteed player to go to the World Cup for England. But since then, I'm seeing a different Rogers. I'm seeing a bit of you know, complacency in the guy.
He doesn't mind this opposition. Here you go. His favourite.
Yo, what's up from Scotland? Where about in Scotland? Glasgow? Edinburgh? It's looking bad tonight. You know, all the Villa players are looking bad, bro. They're all looking bad. I was just talking about Morgan Rogers here. At the beginning of the season, everyone was touting him to be like the #1 pick for the World Cup for England. It's not looking like that at the minute. In the past few games I've watched him play, I've seen him play. It's not looking good for the guy, you know. You know, somebody needs to remind him that there's a World Cup coming up, and if you don't step up, you're gonna lose your spot. If he allow himself for these United players to go above him, I guarantee you, Thomas Tuchel will take a United player over him. The ref is back. The ref left the pitch. I think he went to the toilet, maybe. The fans are loving it. He just came back. Yeah, Watkins is looking bad, brother. It's not looking good. It's not looking great for him. Tammy Abraham has just come on now. Off we go. From what the beginning of the season, yes, the way he was playing, everything he was doing there for Villa, the way he was driving the ball, attacking, you know, how clever he was on the ball. Yes, I'll take him, but I've watched him now the past few games. He just looks a bit lazy. I don't know if he's tiredness or he's trying to save himself for the World Cup. you know. Or when it comes to playing against the lower league teams, I don't know if it's just struggle. Because against United, he was the man. And even that game against United, he didn't do much. You know, when he scored those 2 goals, he didn't do much. He was just hanging around like a fly. Okay, Haytham Abraham has come on and switched up the game. See what I mean? Yeah, so either ways, he'll still have a place. I don't know if you start for England. I don't know if he'll start. But for his national team, though, he's been doing well for England, to be honest with you. But from this form I'm seeing, like I said, I don't know, it's probably the old. You try to be really careful, also end up with injuries and stuff like that. I don't see him tackling, I really see him going in, trying to stop people. But I don't know. I'll still take him. He's still a good player. You know, he's still a really good player. But will he be a starter for England? Probably, on the basis of where he's never disappointed the England team. Whenever he wore the jersey, he played well. And it looks like they're missing their captain as well, Aston Villa, Big John. Missing Big John. Because every player used to go through John, you know, he used to the transitions and everything, the press, everything starts from him. Where about Glasgow? Where about Scotland are you from? Shout out to Scotland. Another yellow card. We've seen more yellow cards than goals in this game. 2 yellows for Villa now and 3 for Wolves.
It's been tough for Villa to take him after the injuries and really ripped out the heart of their midfield.
Yeah, I'll still take Rogers. I'll still take him. Because I know on big stage, these guys want to prove that they deserve a big move. Like from Villa, Glasgow, yeah. Oh, appreciate YouTube, you know. YouTube, they've been doing me really good, recommending the channel to people. I just need to make this channel a bit better so when people come in, they don't leave, you know what I mean? But I appreciate that. I've been to Glasgow a few times. I love it down there. Up there, whatever. But yeah, been there a few times. Calm. There's Rogers with the ball now. Ooh. Oh, this should be it. Wow. Villa's so close. They've come so close. You know what? I need to make a video. That's a good question. That's a really good question you've asked me, my brother. Oh yeah, I should have seen Glasgow in your name. Your Andrew. Sorry, my bad. Glasgow. Yeah, so I need to make a video of that to answer that question for you. I need to create a video of my 11 for England. My starting 11. That is a good question actually. I'm gonna make a video of it. Alright. Then please subscribe. I'll tag you in the video once out. There we go. Wolves. Ooh, cut that back straight up.
Instead,
Right,
Rodgers
now
is
it's end-to-end stuff now. This
Rodgers
game.
is fouled.
Villa are looking desperate. They're looking like
Rodgers.
Rodgers. There we go.
Ranks it
There we
well,
go.
Mosquera. Rodgers does brilliantly.
Oh,
Barkley. Thompson.
Villa looking desperate. Oh, and they might hit them on the counter here.
Just glass ahead of him.
They might hit Villa. Oh, he's onside. He's onside. I'm strong. I'm strong. Mane. Chachua. Put a cross in, brother.
He's got time to send it in.
Oh, unlucky.
The ball is sticking to the tip.
It's end-to-end stuff. End-to-end stuff.
Rodgers.
Here comes Rodgers now driving the ball in the midfield. Got it on Abraham. Wolves, everyone is back to Wolves. Everyone is back. Rodgers. Oh, hit the target by deflection. But yeah, I appreciate that question you asked me there for first 11.
Ball takes a deflection.
I'm gonna have to make a video for that for you. You know, look for the answers for the next.
It's Barkley. Slides it through.
Bailey.
Still Bailey.
Bailey. Bailey.
Totti does it.
Oh.
Totti is really up for this.
You need to subscribe to the channel, brother. I need to subscribe to your channel as well. Please leave a comment on one of the videos or one of the shots I just posted today. Check it out. I need to, you giving me ideas, brother. You giving me ideas. I might even link up with you if you're free to pinch some ideas there. But you're giving me ideas, brother. Good videos you're talking about there. Good suggestions. Another good video will be the best ever England 11, or maybe ever 11 you've seen play. Wow. I think I'll do the one I have seen, because the other ones I've never watched them play, but based off of the ones I've seen play, nice one. Please leave a comment so I'll be able to get you straight away after. Actually, I can subscribe from you now. But it's good. I love when people like you come to the channel.
Chachua takes it ball in. Torres to get the distance on it.
Oh, you play FIFA as well.
It's Mane! There was a touch, was there on the way? Not quite. Once again,
I have just subscribed to you, so I am your second subscriber ever. Is that right? Would I be your first subscriber? You know what? Support for support. You've supported me in this stream. I'm gonna support you, brother. So I'll even play you on FIFA at some point. So yeah, really good idea there. Best, my first 11 for the coming World Cup, and then best ever 11 I've seen play for England. It's gonna be a lot of United players there, isn't it? I'm gonna give you
more direct option.
You do have a channel. You do have.
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
If you check it now, it says when I go to your channel, I don't think you've got an account. It's Ian, isn't it? Ian. But it says I've subscribed to your channel. We've got 6 videos, 2 subscribers, 16 views. You joined in 2011. So
it's Rodgers.
Go check it out. Check out your.
Trey goes down. It will be a free kick. It should be. It should be a free kick. These are the ones that frustrate players, and referees get sucked in. He's totally bought that. Not sure.
Yeah, but also link me on Instagram. Link me on Instagram at Vintage Black Boy. I'm there. Or
this point in the game that Wolves are also looking to exceed the lowest points total in Premier
We all do
League
that, don't we? Like, when I start this channel as well, when I start taking it seriously, is when my son came about. I started taking it seriously. So, brother, get in there, Ian. Take the channel seriously. Sort it out. I've subscribed to your channel. You've given me such brilliant ideas tonight. Right? I will look into those videos and suggestions and see how I can make a really good video for that. But you know, if you also check me on Instagram, or if you've got any Instagram yourself, I'll check you out, because then I'll be able to message you to it. Money is really good. Money is not going to be at Wolves next season, and a lot of these Wolves players, they're not going to be at Wolves. I know they've signed players for the championship already, Wolves, but a lot of these players are not going to be there next season because they've got really good players. It's just a shame that they've only started playing at the worst possible time for them, but they've got good players. Mascara is so dramatic. It's so dramatic.
Aston drives it in low, and it will be a corner. Wolves disagree. Santi Bueno, brilliant defending.
If you're on Instagram, check me out, Ian.
That actually comes off Tammy Abraham. It should be a goal kick. This will be controversial if Aston Villa get anything from this. Clearly comes off Tammy Abraham last. So good at
that's my IG there. Instagram, check me out. I'm there, brother. But I appreciate the suggestions you've given me there.
Cash with the corner to the back post.
If it stays like this is good for Manchester United. If the result stays like this, Gary could be rubbing his palms tonight like, come on boys, we've got his top three.
Just when you needed a bit more quality.
We've got it top three.
Aston, for just his second Villa appearance to replace Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins is off, brother.
They're in need of at least one goal. The answer did pick up a knock in training.
Alisson looks so much like Morgan Rogers. Are they families or something? Alisson looks like... Yes, my brother. You know what? You're actually... Oh my God, you're a top guy. Appreciate that. You're top man, Ian. Top man.
Well, they've stood tall in the second half, the Wolves players.
Yeah. I've seen you. You're top man, Ian.
Really disappointed.
I've just requested to follow you too. Appreciate that. See how easy the wall is. See how easy. How people can just get along so easily, just from the back of a camera and keyboard. You can use the keyboard for good stuff, rather than the other way around. But I appreciate what you've done tonight. Yeah, my channel is purely based on my son's football, but also once I start building it, start getting bigger and bigger, and then I start to stream football. So I thought if I'm watching, I'm also streaming, I'm also streaming and make something of it.
Tough result to take this will be for Aston Villa. How many late goals do you see in football?
Aston Villa fans say, oh, Neil Biking. It's a 6 minute, it's a 7 minute. Look at the Villa fans, man. They look depressed, they look stressed.
Recent record at Molineux, expecting more. They were hoping tonight to open the gap. Winning here ahead of their other rivals, and they face those rivals in their upcoming matches. It's Madsen.
Wow. Mane shouldn't be playing for Wolves. Mane shouldn't be playing for Wolves.
Precious seconds.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And you too. Thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you for the suggestions as well. Gomez is coming on. I think he's full of hamstring here, Andre. And you too. Appreciate, man. Appreciate that. Enjoy Glasgow the evening, man. This is good for us, United fans. Come on.
The Super League is in Vegas.
I can't believe they moved the Super League to America. Super League, OKR. Everything is franchise. Everything is sport. Once the Americans jump in there, we're starting to lose everything about this, our major sports.
That's what you want as a fan. Signings.
We might get 6 minutes of added time, 6 minutes. So Villa may still have time to draw this game. So they keep leaving themselves exposed at the back, on the counter, on the break. Wolves, they've got some really fast. Oh, come on, Rogers. Woo. And this is what I'm talking about. The counter, he's gone. Shoot! Oh. Get up, refs say get up, Rogers. It's not foul. 7 minutes of added time. I was right there. 7 minutes.
What Wolves cannot afford is for this final 7 minutes to turn into a basketball game. Wouldn't be in their best interests. He feels they should have been moved. They signed at 90 already. I remember Craig Clawson, was it 3 minutes?
He's fuming. Emery's fuming. He's going to give himself a yellow card.
Substitutions and delays. I kind of understand his frustration a little bit. Making that point again.
Wow. Emery's fuming, mate.
Back to that first half, had some opportunities in early stages.
The European football is taking a toll on these Villa players. You can see it, and it's the same thing for Newcastle. So in Europe, when the play is slow, not physical enough, they can perform. They can do really well. But when it comes to the league, where everything is physical, everything is down to how strong you are, how fit you are, in the Premier League, they are struggling at the minute, and that's showing us the Villa players.
Aston digs out a fabulous cross.
Wow.
Someone got a touch to it.
Mane off him. The yellow card. Is he going to get sent off? No.
First of all, you have to say the touch
too many yellow cards in this game.
In the Wolves' goal was excellent and really, really important. Then beautiful skill. Mane gets tripped.
Mane was off there. He was away from Matty Patch. You had to bring him down.
There's Mane, 18 years of age. Being bold.
putting a shift, man. It's absolutely crafted. Armstrong is coming off. Yeah, him as well. He set up the goal. I don't know if he meant to do that. I think they bought Adam Armstrong for the championship. They know, he kills it in the championship. He kills it every single season.
Running Adam Armstrong, teammates didn't spot a lot of the runs, but worked his socks off.
It's all four of the Gomez's. The pitch now for the closing minutes. It's Raul Gomez. Mane trying to force his way through.
This guy, man, is too good, man. He's too good for us.
For 3 points. Villa shoot for 1 here.
Even if they get one, they're going to be left massively disappointed.
Mane playing through to Thomas.
Come on, end-to-end stuff, man. The game of basketball or tennis, I will do it. See now. Rogers lost that ball there. He lost that ball there.
It's close. It's very, very close.
Well, EFC's coming to Manchester. We've got EFC in Manchester.
You see awards performance like this, you wonder how they haven't won more points. Here's Barkley. Harrison.
Here comes Villa. Rogers.
Still Harrison.
What? He's taking too many touches, Rogers. What are you doing, brother? You've got men waiting for you in the box, and you're taking 5, 6, 7 touches when you're supposed to cross that ball.
Thomas. 4 more minutes.
2 minutes to go here.
Torres is swinging in.
Everyone in the box. Matikash with a cross. Paul cross. The delivery, the final ball has been really poor from Aston Villa tonight.
Rogers. Cash.
The final pass has been really poor from Villa.
Everything out there, Wolves, as they try and see this through.
Long throw. Coming for a long throw here. Matikash. I think he's gonna aim for Onana. The big man. Yeah, Onana. Shoot! Shoot, Onana! Off the line!
Still Rogers! And it's into the side netting. It is a corner.
Mascara off the line. He's been
to the
wow.
rescue. His ball bounces and bobbles all over the place. Ends up feet
off the line.
quite soon, but
oh my days.
it's an honour. And Jose takes the pace off it, allows Mascara to clear. Brilliant.
Corner kick.
Corner for Villa, 97th minute.
Yo, my brother, I'm watching this game. Yo.
This is going to fall to him. It falls to Cash, helps it back in.
Oh my days. Wolves are giving it everything.
Sends it forward now.
They're giving it everything, Wolves.
Away he goes again. And now Martinez is back family. And here's Mane. More shots flying forward.
Oh my days. Here comes Wolves. They could make it 2. They could make it 2, Mane. 2-0. Take that. Take that.
To do it in their derby as well. Rob Evans, delight for him, rare delight. And this is why the Premier League is loved.
Yo, they're cooked, brother. They cooked. I don't know if you're on the stream yet, but I can see the messages, but I can't even.
Coming to a team with 17 points.
What are we watching?
And they've gone and done them, and deservedly so. You have to say they've withstood some late pressure. And then there's an element of good fortune about the win. Of course, Villa are chucking the kitchen sink. They leave themselves exposed. And Wolves get that all-important final nail in the coffin. It's a brilliant finish, by the way, on the swivel. And what a feeling for Rob Edwards.
We are taking that top spot. We are taking it. We are taking that top spot, brother.
League strikes again. They're doing it again, Wolves.
Yo, we are taking that top spot. Come on, Carrick. Come on, Michael Carrick. You can do it. Come on, Michael Carrick. Come on, Michael Carrick. You can do it. It's over. Come on, Michael Carrick. Come on, the boys. Come on, you Reds. Bro, I can't believe this game. I can't believe this game. The last 7 minutes, the last 10 minutes of this game. Talksport, they're gonna have a fun field day with this game. Fun field night tonight. Talksport. Wow. Rob Edwards last week, his interview. I watched his interview last week, Rob Edwards, where he came for the fans. Right? He came for the fans, Rob Edwards. Right? He asked for the support from the fans. Right? I thought they were gonna fall out with him, but tonight the fans responded really well. And now I can see what he was talking about there. When the team goes down, when the team is not playing well, I want you guys to support these players because it's not easy playing against these big teams. And Villa, fucking hell. You can see the European football is taking the toll on them. We couldn't have asked for it. Yo, without even playing, United, without even playing yet, I think we're already there. We're taking that top. Palace, bring out your game. You're gonna get slaughtered in Old Trafford. Why is Kwanzaa starting a fight? What is he starting a fight with? Why is Kwanzaa starting a fight with the fans? What's Kwanzaa doing? He's rattled. Walk off the pitch, brother. Walk off the pitch. Just go. You rattle. Stop doing this for the cameras, man. Just walk off the pitch. Morgan Rogers was absolutely shit tonight. Ollie Watkins was shit tonight. The midfield, Onana did nothing. Matty Cash, they all look tired. Look at them. They look like Arsenal already when Arsenal draw against these guys as well. That's what's happening here. I swear down, the same scenario that's happening. Players kicking off with the fans. Players kicking off with each other. Oh my days. What a game. This is the bottom. Yo, look at this. Look at the table. Look at the table. Let me see if I can pull the table for you guys. Let me show you the table and show you what I'm talking about at United.
Look at the fact that Rob Edwards and the game plan stopped Villa from doing what they wanted to do. He challenged the way that they set up and he's got the result to show for it. But I think from Villa's perspective, I completely agree with Lee.
Bro, let's look at this table. Let me see if I'll be able to share the table with you guys. Let's look at this table. Let's look at this table. I'm not able to share this table. Come on.
Because when that second goal went in, his celebrations all the way down, and then even now, when you see him cheering with his home fans.
Yeah, it's massive for Rob Edwards. Going into the club and making a big call of leaving Middlesbrough at such a crucial time, and he got highlighted of him leaving the club and going to Wolves, always going to be short. But credit to, you know, wherever he's been, Rob, he will always give 110%. He'll make sure he's getting the best out of his team. Slowly, he's had to pick his way.
Bro, let me show you guys this table. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this table here, but here we are. Here we have this here. You've got Manchester United, as you can see here. Oh my days, this is crazy, you know. So you've got.
It's a long shot, but having seen them tonight, having seen them against Palace, you know, they prove that they are turning a bit of a corner.
So you've got there, that's the table. United 48 point.
They'll now be looking to move closer to Villa in the table. They welcome West Ham. Then Saturday night football.
That's the wrong table I've got there for some reason. That's a weird one. What is this? What am I showing you? Oh yeah, it's the right table. Here we go. United 48 point, Villa 51 point, and they play one more games than us, right? We win tomorrow. We've got better goal difference. Oh my days, this is the first time I've actually peeping the goal difference we've got, because under Amorim we never had any positive goal difference, did we? We didn't have any. I'm looking at the goal difference here. This is actually madness. What? We scored more goals than Villa. We've scored more. Brother, oh my days, the top three is ours. Right? So we win on Sunday. Look at this run from Carrick, bro. We currently have the best run in the league. Look at that. So we win on Sunday. We take Villa's spot. And this is what I keep saying to people. I think Villa will finish 5th, because if they're not careful, Chelsea or Liverpool can overtake them. And I can see that happening. And the European football is taking too much away from them, man. They need to focus on the league, because they're not going to win the Champions League. They just need to focus. Get yourself knocked out of the Europe, the whatever league conference league you play. Just wow. But Michael Carrick will watch this game tonight. The players, United players, will be watching this match tonight and rubbing their palms like, this game is in our hands. This table, we can control it. We can climb up to the 3rd spot, right? And if City not careful, we can nick it away from City. We can do something with it. If Arsenal are not careful, we'll be hanging around like a bad smell. You know what I mean? We'll be hanging around like a bad smell, you know. And if the goal difference, we've got 11 goals to Villa 8. Look at Rob Edwards, man. That celebration is iconic. You know, I'm happy for him. It might be going down, but he's going down with a fight. You know, it goes down with a fight. Wolves might be going down, but these players, they play now for their next teams, because they're not going to be Wolves. Half of these players, 50 or 75% of these Wolves players, they're not going to be there next season. I can tell you that now, because what they show it now, they show they are good players. They can fight. Mascara, I like that. I like that guy. Joshua, I like him. So there are players there that can actually play in mid-table teams. Boom. You know what I mean? We need to win, man. We need to win. There's no excuses for United not to win on Sunday. Let me know if you think what you think United game on Sunday. Predict the scores. Right? I'm gonna do a video tomorrow and put it up. Score prediction for United. I think we should win it. We should clear Old Trafford. Old Trafford has become a fortress now, where we are able to ride a game out or just batter teams. We should be able to do that. Shesko is in good form. Cunha is in good form. Bomo is in good form. The back line is looking solid again. Right? Players are playing with a smile again. Players are giving their all. Right? The fans are buying the players, buying the team. No toxic environment. Yo, Palace, bring your Kobe. Man like Kobe. smashed Nege. Yeah. Casemiro is back. Champions League Casa is back. Bruno Fernandes is producing the assist. The currently is the highest goal assister in the league. He goes, how can I assist you? How may I assist you? You know, Sesko, whoever is there, Bruno is producing the assist each game, and the work rate has gone up, and he's loving football again. Kobe has not lost a game since he got back on the team. He's not lost a game. I'll say so. Which is under Michael Carrick, he's not lost a game. He started every single game. He played every single minute. He's not lost a single game. Kobe Mino. So watching Crystal Palace becoming free, and the thing is now you can't even say stop Kobe. You stop the whole team. No, that's not how it works anymore, because when you stop, if you try to stop Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro picks it up, Cunha picks it up, Bomo picks it up. You can't stop anyone now, and you see they all just interchange positions now. They know what they're doing, exactly what they're doing. They're loving football. So Villa, you finish in third. Actually, Villa, you finish in fifth. Either you focus on the Premier League, forget about the Conference League, get knocked out of that one, or you accept your fate, come down to fifth position or even sixth. You might qualify for the Europa League next season, because it's still big money for Villa if they qualify for the Europa League and focus on the Conference League. Finish sixth, focus on the Conference League, give your fan base a trophy. I think that's the best they can do. But we are taking our third spot. United, we finish in third. Yeah, and whoever sacked Amorim, thank you for that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I met some really good people tonight in the chat. Shout out to my guy Ian from Glasgow. It's giving me some good ideas of what content I'm gonna make the next couple of weeks, the next couple of days. When I'm not busy, I'll be creating content, but for my best England 11 of all time, the ones I've seen played, because I never saw the rest of them. And also, I'll select a team, the best 11 to start in the World Cup in America. England best 11 for the World Cup. Morgan Rogers, as I said before, is a big question mark for me. His performance has dropped. So now I don't know how to still take him, but does he deserve to start? I agree with you, brother. Emery should grow up here. I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, Rogers should not be on the pitch tonight. I agree with you 100%. Rogers should have come off the second half, because he was off it. All he was trying to do is fight people instead of play football. All Rogers tried to do was fight. You know, and Mascara is a wind-up merchant, and he fell for it, and he put him off the game, and Rogers stopped playing. And all of them, Mascara was just going in on them. He even got a yellow card just by winding them up, even though it wasn't fair on him. But you're right, favorite FC, he needs to stop. He took Sancho off way too early as well. Sancho was playing well. He was keeping the ball for Villa. He was bringing in players into the game, and he took him off way too early. They're missing John. I don't know if he's injured. John McGinn. I don't know if he's injured or not. The yellow cards, 3 yellow cards on each side. Shots, Villa 14 shots, 5 on target. XG crazy. And the final third, 123 passes to 60 Wolves. So their final ball was so poor to the Villa tonight. I'm telling you, you're right. I'm telling you, you're right. You're in a position where you need to have a manager and senior players that can say, listen, boys, calm down. Let's not react. Let's not fall for the gimmick. Let's focus on our game. And I see the Wolves captain did it for Mascara. I don't know if you watched the game, but Mascara did it. He lost his head for a bit, and the Wolves keeper, the captain, or whatever his name is, pulled him and said, "Stop, stop, stop. You're doing well. Don't get yourself sent off. Don't get yourself another yellow card." And when Mascara came out, second half, it was level-headed. It was calm. He just kept playing his football. Whilst Villa players kept losing their heads. Even Konza, the final whistle, the last minute there, he lost his head. Argue with the fans. What's wrong with people, man? I agree with you, Bryce. I agree with you. Absolutely. Where are you from, by the way? Where are you from? Brom? Thanks for stopping by on the channel. Thanks for checking out the channel. Yeah, they Villa gave up. I think they've given up on the third position. They've given it up. They can feel the pressure coming from United. They can feel it. They can feel it. Yeah, Brom. Yeah, man. I feel your pain, brother. You know, I respect you guys so much, Aston Villa fans, for what you did for Rashford and what you're doing for Sancho now, because I'm a big Rashford fan, not a massive Sancho fan, because obviously he's got his own way. But the way you guys handled Rashford, that was amazing. You made him play football again. So unfortunately, we're coming for your heads, bro. We're gonna take the top. We're gonna take that third position from you, right? As much as I would hate to do that, but we need to take that third position. So for me, I think you guys will still qualify for European football, but would it be Champions League? I doubt it. Yeah, I agree with you. Sancho, I was like, nah, you can't take Sancho off. Sancho, he took him off. I was like, why? Buendia should have come off. Why did Buendia keep playing? Right? He was losing his head as well. He lost his head in the game, and he kept playing him. He kept like, why didn't he take him off? And he took Sancho, and he took. Oh, that substitution was poor. I think that's where he lost the game. Those first two, those double subs he made, that's where he lost the game. Because Tammy Abraham came on, he made a difference. Abraham came on and made a difference, but he took Sancho off, and he took who else? Who else came off with Sancho? I was like, that's a very poor substitution, because I would rather he take Buendia off, and he was in pain as well. It looks like he was in pain. I agree with you, brother. You know, I like meeting people that are honest with themselves. I like meeting people in the chat that are honest with their teams. And it's the same way I've been with my team United before Michael Carrick came on, right? I always thought if we continue with Amorim, we're going to get relegated. We'll never see European football again. You know? But after Michael Carrick came on, I was like, yeah. Yeah, just be brave. Just be brave, innit? Just be brave. Just be brave. Tammy Abraham could have done with at least half an hour in the game. He's a player that can keep the ball. He's a player that can dribble. He's a player that can go past opposition players. He can do all of that, Tammy Abraham. So, you're right. I don't know if he's panicking himself, but he's a master of European football. You know, you've got a very good coach there. He's master of European football. But if they're touting him for the top job at United, if he's playing like this, I don't think United will be looking at him. Because if you allow Michael Carrick to go past you in the league, United will be thinking, yeah. But yeah, I think you guys still got FFP to deal with after some time. Hopefully, I think you probably made some profit now after the players you've sold, and you should be in profit and plus. But yeah, Tammy Abraham could have done with half an hour today. But they weren't ready. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping out. If you've subscribed, shout out to you. Thank you. We are chasing 5k subscribers. We're so close to 4.5k now. I don't know what I'm on now at the minute. I think just over 4.5k, or 4.2. 4.2 I'm on. But yeah, if you've subscribed, I appreciate it, man. But Villa, I supported you a lot in the Champions League. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Join us tomorrow for, I think, 5 o'clock, 5:30, the next game. Tomorrow, 4:30. Because I'm going out. I'm taking my son to football training tomorrow from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock. And I think we've got kickoffs from 2 o'clock, 3 kickoffs tomorrow. Liverpool playing tomorrow. But I'll be showing the late game tomorrow. I'll be streaming the late game tomorrow. So join us with that one if you're free. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bryce, nice meeting you. Brom, I love Birmingham. I worked there for 6 months. I was there for 6 months. I actually stayed in a hotel for 6 months in Birmingham. That's how crazy it is. I spent 6 months there in a hotel, just everything paid for at the time. I made a lot of friends in Birmingham actually, and some of my favorite food places are in Birmingham. Shout out to you guys still, but we're coming for your head. We're coming for that third place. Right, with that being said, have a good night, Bryce, and you take care. I wish you all the best in the European football, and fighting for the top 6. I think you guys will finish 5th or 6th, one of the two. You take care. Good night. Michael Carrick, I hope you watch this game tonight. The boys in red. Kobe, I hope you watch this game tonight. This is your motivation to go and get the 3 point against Crystal Palace. With that being said,